The wet season continues across Trinidad and Tobago, and yet another tropical wave is set to bring some rain clouds across us through midweek. Meanwhile, out towards the Atlantic, there are no new systems to talk about, but just remember that every one of those tropical waves that comes through does bear watching. And this one, the area of low pressure tied in with a tropical wave, is fighting some unfavorable upper level conditions. So basically all of that upper level winds coming from Venezuela pushing across Tobago and into the Atlantic will continue to bring occasional cloudiness as you go through your mid-morning, but at the surface there's still a bit of Saharan dust around, but eventually that Saharan dust will be pushed aside by some cloudiness, and therefore we could be seeing some showers to end your day in Tobago. Some of the conditions are expected through the day in Trinidad. After a mostly settled night, look for the hazy conditions to eventually clear. We're looking for a bit more cloudiness by mid-morning into the afternoon, and that will likely bring some showers coming through. There's still the chance, a low to medium chance of a shower that could be on the heavy side, so be mindful about that. There's still a possibility of a street or flash flooding in those heavier showers as you go through the afternoon, but all the while noticing a lot more of the moisture pushing through throughout the day. Now, heading offshore, the seas will continue to be slight to moderate. We're looking at 1 to 1.5 meters as you head offshore, but you will notice a change in the winds. They will basically die down to a gentle breeze from the east and then eventually shift to the east-northeast as you go through the day. That tropical wave will shift those winds as you go through Wednesday. Now, heading to the temperatures, it's still likely to see a warm night, 25 degrees Celsius across Trinidad, 26 in parts of Tobago. 33 will be a high tomorrow, but watch for the temperatures to drop on a Thursday. That tropical wave coming through will likely bring a lot of instability, a lot of cloudiness as well. That obviously will shield the sunshine, keeping our temperatures down to 31 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and then a few showers likely on Friday, and then we get another bout of rainy weather on Saturday. So all the while, it looks as though the rest of this week will likely be humid and warm at times, and especially out towards Tobago, you could be seeing some of those heavier bursts on Thursday. Across the Caribbean, it's pretty quiet. No tropical cyclones set to develop over the next few days across the Caribbean Sea. There will still be that tropical wave coming into Jamaica, but they'll be quickly followed by some Saharan dust. So dull, hazy conditions expected for Port-au-Prince and Santo Domingo through the latter half of Wednesday. Some of that haze will still linger across the Leeward Islands, but once you get towards St. Lucia and further south, you'll be picking up those showers. Some of those showers could be on the thundery side, especially first of all for Barbados, and eventually pushing it into the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, namely for St. Lucia as they go through Thursday. So some heavier showers expected if you're traveling up to the Eastern Caribbean through midweek. But for us, hazy and cloudy with some showers around, it's still feeling quite humid, 33 degrees Celsius. So that's weather, and that's it from me.